Alright, listen, Beefy. I may be an intelligent sword, but I've had no formal education.
I can tell. Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we tracked down a murderer who was skinning people in the Bridge District. It turned out to be the Tanner. The Tanner is working for some very shady employers indeed, but managed to get away. We were involved in a quite hair-raising combat that we managed to prevail in, and we got quite a lot of goodies as well. You may notice that the party is fully healed. I identified everything that we could, and I sorted out our inventory as best I could as well. I think it's time for Edwin to do a little bit of spellcasting before we move out and do one more thing in this area. We did originally come here to look for somebody dressed entirely in red. We haven't seen such a person yet, but we will do if we do a little bit more exploring. We'll be reporting on what we discovered here in a moment. Let's deal with the reason why we came here first, shall we? We'll just walk past this macabre scene, and then upstairs. This house, I think, is going to remain unoccupied for the rest of the game. I doubt anybody would want to move in. And we're nearly out. There we go. It's very early in the day, I think. It is hour 6. I believe we need to head over to here. There is an inn nearby. The inn is right here. Delasar's Inn. And there is the Temple of Helm. There's a small area over here that we want to have a look at. We'll just get everyone assembled. And then... there's somebody dressed entirely in red. I wonder if that's the person we're looking for. It most certainly is the person we're looking for. Hello! I have a few questions to ask you, Amsi.
Blasted bloody humans.
What do you want, friend? Can you not see that I am busy here? Yes, very busy. And so are your clothes. Very vividly red, in fact. What? All right, then. What is it you want? What are you trying to pull here? I know what you've been up to at the graveyard. Let's talk, shall we? What? What did that little weasel tell you? I knew I shouldn't trust him. I had no choice. Them or me. So you've been kidnapping people and dumping them. That's monstrous. It pays the bills. If you want in, I'll cut you a slice. I'm sure we can work something out. I'm quite sure we can't. I'm going to put an end to this right here. You would kill me quick. My partners, they are the ones to fear. You've ruined me, but you'll not get me here. Open the door, boys! I gotta get in! And off he runs. He's not gonna go far, though. He's gonna go into this building. Let's just head this way. The door opens. We didn't see him go through, but the door is open. Let's see what they're talking about. I'm sure it's going to be civil and friendly. It's going to be anything but. If we can get to the door.
Explain your intent and make it good.
I'm sorry. I don't know how she found out. That ain't why we're mad, you little rock-gnawing fool. You were supposed to kill them sacks, not dump them. I couldn't. I can't. I can't stand the blood. So drown 'em. Whack 'em with a stick. I don't care. What kind of... We have to go, Camitus. We've got company. Not before I kill this little rat stink. Not before. There's nothing we can do to stop that from happening. Amsi is dead. Let's see what he has. A scroll of identify that we can't use, and 30 gold. There are a few other things in here that we can have a look at, and there's an upstairs area. You may think that we'd have to very quickly chase after the two people that went out. We don't. They'll still be there when we head out of the door. I don't know why they wait around. We'll just check to see if there's anything trap-wise. I know that that is going to be locked. It's a treasure chest. They are almost always locked. I don't think there are any traps here. You may notice that I have equipped Hexat with the bow that I found. She's not got any skill with bows, but her having the bow is better than her not having the bow. There are just a few gems here, nothing of any significance, and here is a single gold coin. What about here? Absolutely nothing. Let's quickly check upstairs, shall we?
Stand where you're at, peasant.
Who's there? What do you vermin wish now? The guard will hear of this outrage. Who? You are not my captors. Who are you? I demand to be freed. Wait, Terri. There is no reason that we cannot ransom this lady off ourselves, yes? There is no reason we cannot profit from this. Let's not do that, Edwin. Let's not. How dare you say such things? Free me at once. I demand it. Of course, I will release your bonds at once. Well, I thank you then. I have been in this place too long. No doubt my ransom was on the way, but I begin to doubt they would have released me. You were probably very close to being killed. I have exposed them, though. Then you have saved me from a grim fate indeed. I have nothing of value on me to repay your kindness, I'm afraid. I offer my sincere thanks, however. I and my descendants are in your debt. Farewell. We get quite a bit of experience for that, 16,750. More importantly, there are places here which we can check out. A few treasure chests, this here, and the table.
I am ready.
Is any of it trapped? I would be surprised if it was, considering that this seems to be the base of operations for those ruffians. And it seems like nothing is trapped. Marvellous.
If that is what you
We'll
want.
unlock this. We'll unlock that. In here is a short sword. Don't know why that needed to be locked away. And 108 gold. In here, a scroll, a ransom note to be exact. And absolutely nothing. Let's give that ransom note a look. We will honour your demands in exchange for the release of Lady Elgia. As per your request, I will meet you in front of the Copper Coronet at nightfall, and I will bring the ransom. Welther. If we pretended to be the ruffians,
lucky
we
I'm
could
here.
potentially get that ransom.
Tell me all
I don't
about
think
it.
we're going to, though. Instead, we're going to leave, and we're going to intercept those two people that ran away. They didn't get very far, as you can see. They went precisely nowhere. They're going to move a little bit away, and then they're going to become hostile. I don't even know why they tried to run. Because, you're hostile, and pretty soon you're also going to be hostile, I imagine, or you're just going to keep running away.
I'll rip you up
And
you
abandon your teammate. I thought you'd stay around. Nope, you've decided to become hostile now. You know, if both of you had decided to gang up on my party, you might have stood more of a chance. As it stands, you're going to stand zero chance at all because of the fact that we are just far stronger than you. That said, you do hit quite hard. The main reason why Dawn and Corgan are getting hit so much is because their armor class is so much lower compared to Terri's. That is 0 and 1 compared to Terri's -5. We're going to work on your armor class eventually. You only have plate mail +1 after all.
You have a problem?
I have a problem with the fact that you took so much damage, but it's something that we can solve. A few healing spells, and you'll be good as new. We also got a few bits of loot to take. Aha! I understand it. Sorry to bother your petty concerns, but I have translated some of the Nether Scroll. Ancient magic at my fingertips, and more yet to decipher. It has been a good day. What are you staring at? I've had my say. Back to your little quest or whatever. Edwin has gained 50,000 quest experience points. And not just that either. Edwin gained a lot of lore. I believe +20 to his lore stat. Which means that Edwin is much better at identifying things now. Let's put this to the test, shall we? We have something here that needs identifying. And if we look at it, braces to the death. Armor class 6. Much better than the braces of armor class 7 that he's wearing. We also have these items here. Let's see if we can save some charges of those glasses that we have. Condar +1. It is a sword that's really good against shapeshifters. Unfortunately, there aren't many people in my team that are good with this, but it may be useful to sell. We also have this, the Cloak of Protection +1. And that might be quite useful. Let's see if we can give it to you. We can't because it clashes with that ring that we have. However, you might be able to. Nope, it clashes with your armor. I forgot that your armor is magical, so who's going to wear this? You could wear this! There you go, an armor class of -2. Not bad, you have a better armor class than most of my frontline fighters. And what about this? You don't know what this is. Fair enough, this is a little bit too magical for you. It is studded leather armor +2, and we might as well pass this over and put it in here, and put this in here, and this in here. And that in there, why not? We're probably never going to
I'm
use
busy,
it.
okay? I'm busy.
I know you're busy, but we just need to do a little bit more healing, and then we'll go and report on our success. I don't think there are any more quests that we could do here right now. Not that I've found, anyway. So let's go. I believe the person was all the way over here. If only they would conveniently appear outside Botana's and go, "We heard the sound of commotion, and so we summoned the guard to see what was going on." But no, he's too busy being over here. It does make sense. It's a long distance away. Would anybody even remark at the fact that there was combat going on over here? Maybe not, with what's been going on. Maybe not. And so the party moves over here, having been exceptionally successful. Hopefully you'll give us a lot of money. I wouldn't mind getting a lot of money for doing what I've done. Money's always good. Uh-oh.
No. Stay back. I've got a knife. I won't go with you.
Oh, something's going on.
Come, child. There's no need for this. Your mother is with us. She's waiting for you.
Well, this isn't good.
You're lying. My mother isn't with you. She's...
There are 2 wizards and 2 warriors. Making a note of it.
She sent us to fetch you, my dear. Take my hand and you shall see. Warwick, Ellis, watch the sides.
Get away from her, you witch!
What is this?
Hey, you kiddo. I need you to take this and squeeze it real hard, alright?
Ah, it's Nera, one of the companions that you could get in Baldur's Gate the Enhanced Edition. Nera is a wild mage, so this is going to end spectacularly magically. I'm not going to say if it's going to end well or not, because I have no idea. There's just going to be a lot of magic.
What's going on? Who are you?
I'm Nira. I'm gonna take you somewhere safe. Just take the talisman, alright?
Meanwhile, everyone else is just standing around going, "Shouldn't we do something? No, we're not being paid to do anything about this." Alright then.
Is this a trick? Are you trying to hurt me?
Step away from the child, elf. She's ours.
Half elf. And if you don't get out of here, things are gonna get really ugly. As ugly as that witch and her tricks.
Squeeze the talisman. I'll be right behind you.
Get her before...
Yes! I knew you had it in you. Ha! Sorry, witch and witch lackeys. She's safe now.
You didn't think this through, did you?
Not real well. But that's what magic is for.
Another one eludes us.
Why did you hesitate, Warwick? Ellis, you should have grabbed the child before she had a chance to teleport.
I suppose the fault is as much mine as yours. I was the one who trusted you, after all. Come along.
Are we going to even do anything with this? No! We're not going to do anything at all.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be combat there, and there wasn't. It's probably a good thing that there wasn't any combat, because my party was scattered all over the place. But we've encountered Nera. Nera is a wild mage that you can have in your party. We have our party, though, so we're not going to recruit her. We need to find you and have a conversation, because we have information you may be very interested in.
Oh, it's you again.
I see you are back. Have you heard anything that might help me in finding the crazy that has been killing people? I have found out who it is. It was the Tanner, Rajik. It was the Tanner. You've exposed him? What was your evidence of this? Tannin and leather on the scene. His home held other victims too. Sounds like you did some excellent work. I am grateful. We're short on men to investigate crimes where the poor suffer. You will be well liked around here. Here is the reward for your trouble, though it's probably not over yet. I'll have the guard try and spot Rajik, but who knows what he will do. I thank you again. We know what he'll do. We know where he's going. There are some level ups to do, though, and we gained a point of reputation. Our reputation is now 12. Still average. Let's level up, shall we? We gained 3 whole hit points, and some Thaco reduction. That's about it, as well as a bit of lore. Still, we have 138 health, and that's not bad. Corgan, what are you going to get? You're also going to get 3 hit points, and 1 reduction in Thaco. So you have 112, I have 138, and Dawn is lagging behind with 88. And if we remove that Iron Stone from his head, that's going to be 80.
What would you have me do?
I would have you do nothing right now, for we have done all we need to here. There's something we may want to do, though, and that is head over to the Graveyard District. We have a teddy bear. What is this?
Oh, come on! Who just tips water barrels over in the street?
People who are in a hurry? People who don't like water barrels in streets?
Wait a tick. Is that you? You look, older. Wait, no. Great. You look great.
Don't you remember me? Way up near Baldur's Gate, I kept lighting things on fire? No, not at all.
Huh. Maybe I'm mixed up. Wouldn't be the first time.
A lot of people know who you are, so maybe it just rubbed off on me. I'm Nira. I don't think Terri would really remember the very brief encounter with Nira, even if we had met her. I don't remember if we did.
Some days, it's good to be a wild mage, you know? But other days, it's like herding cats. Blind cats who hate each other.
I've been trying to transport myself out of Athkatla, but, well, here I am. I saw you with that red wizard. What was that all about?
You saw that? And you just stood there and watched? Thanks a bunch.
Hey, I didn't get an opportunity to help. I might have helped if the game had gone out of cutscene mode.
No matter, I guess. That was a red wizard of Thay named Laneth. That girl was a wild mage like me.
A mageling? I don't know. Anyway, Laneth wanted to take her. Where did the girl disappear to?
The Hidden Refuge. It's a camp I and some other wild mages set up as a sanctuary for people like us.
The Red Wizards have been actively pursuing wild mages lately. After ages of them chasing me around, I decided to take action. Good on me, right? Sure. Now, what is keeping your magic from working?
Wild magic is wild. Not much I can do about that.
I gave away the last of my Hearthfire talismans, which would have gotten me there a little more directly. Is there anything I can do to help?
At the moment, no. But I'd really appreciate it if you could meet me at the Wild Forest.
We can talk more then, and I can show you what we've been doing. I'm so proud of it. I'll mark the forest's location on your map. That's handy, because I had no idea where that was.
In the meantime, it looks like I'm hoofing it. Unless you happen to have a jade figurine of a horse in a saddle?
No? Well, never hurts to ask. Bye. If I had a jade figurine of a horse in a saddle, do you think I'd be walking around here where there are spilt over barrels? I'd be riding my awesome magical horse. And off she goes. I'm sure we'll meet her again at some other time. For now, we need to go and do what I was going to do before that event interrupted my train of thought, which is going to the Graveyard District. We have a teddy bear to return. And I don't think the ghost is going to be here right now. So we're just going to have to wait until it is night, and then hand over the teddy bear. We'll save first, then we'll rest.
I will listen, for now.
You feel it as strongly as I, do you not? Maybe? What are you talking about? I can see the hunger in your eyes. I can wait no longer. I would have you as mine, Terri Coleman. That was rather direct. We have three options here. I'm sorry. The second option would imply that Terri has been impatient as well. And there is the third option. Let's go with number 2. Well, it's about damn time. This will be a night for the ages. Yes, it will. You surprised me, Terri. I thought you had taste. Hexa does not like our choices. Well, they're not her choices to make. Let us rest again, because it's not yet night. Now it is night.
Yeah.
And now, the boy is back. It seems like the relationship with Dawn is progressing quite quickly.
What would you
Let's have a conversation.
Who are you?
Mama? Mama, do you know where my little man is? Do you have him? Yes, Wellen. Here is your bear. You can go to sleep now. You have him! You have him! Oh, thank you, ma'am, thank you. I can go to sleep now. Thank you. We gained 15,500 experience, and we have lost the bear. But we have done a good thing. Wellen can rest now. Nothing was left behind, except the knowledge that we have done something good. And when we come back, folks, we have many quests that we can still do. We still have that keep that we need to go to. There's also that cult that we need to deal with. There's also collecting the fee for Galen Bale, something that will always pretty much be there in the background. Otherwise, there are a few minor things. We're not doing too badly on completing quests. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. What adventures will Terri and Co. go on next? All we know is that it's probably going to involve hitting things with a sword. In fact, it's very likely it's going to involve hitting things with a sword. We should probably buff you up, Edwin, with some more spells when I think about it. You never know when we might get attacked. It's very likely, in fact. Later.